Hi. You got any Pepsi?
Nope.
Know where I can get one?
Yep. Earl's Market. Next town over.
How far is that?
About 75 miles.
Change your mind, young fella?
I'm gonna need some gas.
Pepsi, the choice for a new generation.
The great British public. Nomologists. Robin Hood aficionados. Veteran motorcycle enthusiasts. All doing what they do with a light cabaret whisper. Whatever you do, keep doing it with a whisper.
No, we're having a casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
No, pizza.
Casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
Pizza.
Casserole.
The new generation of gas cookers from Parkinson Cowan includes double oven cookers at low-level prices.
Peaceful coexistence.
Double oven cookers, the perfect combination from Parkinson Cowan.
You may not want your children to watch this commercial for Chambourcy real chocolate mousse because it contains scenes of sheer indulgence. Made with real chocolate, whipped into a truly delicious mousse. Far too good for the children. Chambourcy real chocolate mousse. Shh, just don't tell the children.
With each new day, you find a way to be your best.
Gillette sensor for a safe and closer shave.
You know you gotta be a little better than the rest.
Only Gillette sensor has spring-mounted twin blades that sense and adjust to every detail of every face. Gillette sensor together with Gillette gel for a shave that is unsurpassed.
Gillette, the best of men can get.
Just how much tougher is this new Ultra Varnish from Cuprinol? It's tough. Cuprinol. No one does wood more good.
Invest £10,000, say, in first option bonds, and with basic rate tax paid at 25%, you'd have £10,650 after 1 year. Then decide to take it or leave it for another year. Twist or stick, you could say.
Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again.
National Savings First Option Bonds. Security has never been so interesting.
PG picked the freshest tips of the tea bush for their bags. So for the tea you can really taste, watch out for the tips.
Crack it on, engine room. There's a U-boat on the surface dead ahead.
That, gentlemen, is what we've got to stop.
Between us, we're going to trick the Germans and probably save the lives of a lot of men.
We have a job to do in the fighting of this war. And the sooner we are doing it, the better. I've got to get back again. I've simply got to. And you're the only one who can help me.
It's a personal thing.
Ice Cold in Alex, the first in a new season, The British at War. Sunday at 10 on Channel 4.
Worth waiting for.
In an hour's time, comedy from 1956 in The Steve Allen Show with star guest, the young Elvis Presley. First on 4, Patrick McGowan is The Prisoner.
Which natural source of energy can help to generate cleaner electricity? And what bright spark is helping to develop the UK's first commercial wind farm? rational power, ahead of current thinking.
Yeah, serious spondoolies, Charlie. The property boom is about to
When
start.
Vodafone first introduced mobile communications, handsets were a handful.
Hey, John, how much you banging them Jags out for?
But as Vodafone technology progressed, the size of phones came down.
No, I'm on the old mobile.
Here, John, your mother again.
And so did the costs.
I'm stuck on something called the M25.
Over the years, Vodafone have designed services
You have 95 messages.
to meet the changing needs of their customers.
Delete headline, all change at number 10. Substitute...
With tariffs geared to the business market.
No change.
But now there's a new tariff called Vodafone Low Call. A service for people who only make a low number of calls, with low-price connection, low-price line rental, and affordable phone purchase. Call charges are higher, but then you'll only be using the service when you really need to. New Vodafone Low Call. When you can't phone, phone.
Chocolate. Chocolate. Thinking about the chocolate. Thinking about your taste. Chocolate.
Energy Rush 20 buzzing tracks featuring I Feel Love by Messiah and the #1 from The Shaman. Plus the #1 from Snap, the new single by Orbital, Liquid, KWS and Undercover. Energy Rush with Hyper Go-Go, Urban Hype and 2 Unlimited. Energy Rush out now. Get the Energy Rush from Dino.
Defining that Guinness original taste.
Could it taste like freshly broken icicles cascading onto black silk, my love?
Guinness original taste.
Stay calm. Concentrate on the screen. You are about to experience the future. Never before have you had to cope with advanced 3D graphics. 360-degree rotation. 96 levels. 32,000 colors. Even more enemies. The ultimate challenge is waiting.
Hello? I'll be there as soon as possible.
Hello? Oh, hi. Blocked in where? Right, I'm on my way.
Owning a mobile phone has never been more affordable. And at Cellnet, we're already helping all kinds of people take more control of their busy lives.
Oh, am I glad to see you.
Are you coming in?
No. Seeing as you're here, I don't suppose you'd take a look at one of my milking machines, would you?
No way.
Lovely baby. £9.
Is it all? I've got 20 for fixing the milking machine.
Isn't there room in your life for Cellnet? Call 0800 21 4000.
Every day,
thousands of sailors receive a cheque from Legal and General. A ray of sunshine from the big company with the umbrella.
Something in the Air, an astonishing double album of 40 songs. From a love generation, from Woodstock to Waterloo. Classic hits, The Birds, Buffalo Springfield, Traffic, Lovin' Spoonful, America, Procol Harum, Van Morrison, Thunderclap Newman. Get Something in the Air, 40 memorable songs from a love generation.
If you'd like more information about The Prisoner and about how the series was made, please send a large stamped addressed envelope to The Prisoner, P.O. Box 60, Harrogate, HG1 2TP.
On Friday, we continue our formation season, focusing on the use of voices, music and sound effects. The world's leading animators take you behind the microphones and show you the best films. That's Formations, Fridays, 8:30 on 4.
Next tonight, classic TV comedy from 1956 in The Steve Allen Show with guest artist Elvis Presley.
500 years ago, Native Americans discovered their first illegal immigrant, Christopher Columbus. On Saturday, Channel 4 devotes a whole evening to the land he rediscovered and the people who live there. A celebration of Latin American life. Goodbye Columbus. Saturday from 8 till late on Channel 4.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Scottish Amicable Savings Plans. Dial 100 and ask for free phone Amicable. Gently does it.
You'd think they'd complain when he's wearing that hat. And when they serve tenants pilsner.
Brewed with Czechoslovakian yeast to taste a bit different.
That's right.
On the step!
Is someone pulling your pilsner?
Heartburn, acid indigestion, trapped wind. Now you can relieve 3 kinds of indigestion with new Andrews antacid tablets. They fizz pleasantly on the tongue and neutralize stomach acid so effectively, just 2 tablets can neutralize the acid in 5 whole lemons. When it comes to the acid test, new Andrews antacid tablets help relieve 3 kinds of indigestion.
Suck 'em and see.
You can still play the £1 million stamp collection game in the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. There are daily cash prizes of up to £50,000. And if you start playing now, you could win close to £250,000. £1 million must be won in the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday stamp collection game. Wicked! 18 massive hits on one incredible album. It's Wicked, and it's out now. Wicked!
Rock Chunk, a bloke big enough to eat chocolate by the slab. Then Christmas came early.
Howdy, boys.
As Rock devoured a block, they pounced. An evil plot hatched. Give us your yoke, get up, they roared.
Says who?
He barked, chewing heroically. The mob defeated. Rock bit hugely and exploded emotionally.
Whoa!
Yorkie, demolish it, chunk by chunk.
PG picked the freshest tips of the tea bush for their bags. So for the tea you can really taste, watch out for the tips.
I'm succeeding, not because I cheated you, but because I'm brighter than you are.
A brother's betrayal.
I feel such bitterness, Lonnie.
A wife's indiscretion. And a tragedy that engulfs them all.
I don't want her here, Billy. It's for her sin my boys were killed.
A family torn apart by sin and greed.
I'm so frightened. What is happening to us?
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 4.
Now on 4, classic comedy from Steve Allen.
Hi, for this show, broadcast live on July 1st, 1956, our friend Ernie Kovacs was in the audience. Milton Berle dropped by. A funny and original young stand-up comic named Andy Griffith joined us, and the always entertaining Imogene Coco was on hand. But these 4 gifted performers were upstaged by a new young recording sensation also on the show that night, Elvis Presley. Booking Elvis was something of a challenge because ours was a comedy production, so we had to figure out some way to get laughs from Elvis. Fortunately, we did.
Thank you very much, and welcome to our second show. We've got a lot of mail I want to talk about in a minute. Tremendous mail about last week's show, and there's a lot of excitement here tonight in the theater. What with Elvis Presley being on the show. As a matter of fact, you ought to see the street outside. They got 45 teenagers holding the cops back. It's a frightening thing out there. But we have received quite a bit of mail after our first show. We have a whole sack full of it. It just was flooding in, and I'd like to get some of it out here and let you see exactly what I have in mind here. There we go. Get some of it right out here. That's fine. There we go. An awful lot of mail. Actually, this is all we got, but it was so unusual I wanted you to see it. It says, Steve Allen, NBC, congratulations. You have just won a brand new 1956 Mercury sedan. This will prove that contest isn't fixed. That's really something, isn't it? Well, before going on with the show now, I'd like to introduce some of the famous guests in our studio audience. As you know, it's Sunday night, and we have a lot of folks out there, and I really want to hear it for them. Because the PA's pretty weird, and they can't hear it for themselves out there, you know. First, gentlemen, we're very proud to introduce the hero of the month, Mr. Pat Morgan of Boston, Massachusetts. He is out there. There he is. He is this month's hero because the Heroism Award goes to Mr. Morgan, who ran into an 8-story building and threw 3 people out of the window before he found out that the building was not on fire. There he is. Here he is. People actually put up an awful fight, but he threw them out, and at least his intentions were the best. Now, next we have a man you all know, Mr. Clint Robertson. Clint is the man who is the pilot of Vaughn Monroe's helicopter, ladies and gentlemen. And there he is, right out there. Last month, he dropped over 75 portable radios on that glass floor. As I'm sure you all recognize, that really was Ernie Kovacs, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'd like you to meet, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Television, Milton Berle. Here he is. And it's just wonderful to have you here tonight, Milton. Say, you know what we just went through?
Yeah.
It's kind of a strange thing. When an MC calls a guest star out on a variety show, they always do that same business. They shake hands and they pat each other on the back and they smile and they talk. But all that happens during the applause. The audience never really gets a chance to hear what they're saying.
That's right. You mean what we were just doing?
The same thing exactly. It's done almost every day in the week. Why don't we do it again, Milton? But this time, no applause.
Yeah?
This time the folks will really hear what we're saying to each other.
All right, I'll go off when you introduce me again.
I'll introduce you again. This is what the performers very often are saying to each other that you miss. Now I'd like you to meet Milton Berle. Here he is.
That's the worst introduction I ever heard.
Listen, it's much more than you deserve, boy.
I'll never be on this show again.
Is that a promise? I hope
so. You're a phony.
Hi. I'm in my underwear back here. You're now witnessing one of the problems of live TV, making a 3-minute costume change in 30 seconds. Kind of rough to get everything off here. By the way, while I'm doing this, you might as well meet our next guest. The young lady is very familiar to all of you, one of TV's top stars. I'll have everything off in just a minute. One of TV's top stars, Miss Imogene Coco. Here she is. Hi, Imogene.
Hi, Steve.
Wonderful to have you with us tonight. I'm almost dressed.
Can I help you, Steve?
No, I'll meet you over in the set in 1 minute, dear. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, sir, that's about that. Now, you know, while Imogene gets ready over there, I'll explain what we're going to do. The current trend in Hollywood today, in movies, is towards complete realism. That's the important word. And the filmmakers are going all out to put utterly realistic characters and scenes into their films. They spend millions for realistic props and scenery. But there's one type of scene which is never realistic. I don't know why. It's the scene in which a wife announces to her husband that a baby's on the way. I'll show you what I mean. Here, first, is the way the scene is in the movies. The fellow just doesn't seem to get the message when the expected baby's announced. I must mention, by the way, there are precisely 4 old jokes in the scene. We use them on purpose because they serve to make our point better than new ones I could think of. So if you spot them, give yourself 25 points for each one. And lots of luck. Anyway, here's the way it happens in the movies when a baby's on the way. Hello, dear.
Oh, darling, you're back! You're back!
My back? What's the matter with my back?
You're home from the
Oh,
office.
yes, indeed, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, boy, it's good to be home, too. Gee, what a day. What's that you're knitting, dear? Something for the dog?
No, Stephen, I...
Yes, dear?
Well, I don't quite know how to tell you. But, well, darling, before long, there are going to be 3 of us.
Well, your mother's coming to visit again, huh?
No, dear. I mean, a little stranger is coming to live with us.
No, sir. You tell Mel Torme he can room at the St. Regis. He's not coming here.
Darling, you don't understand. A little bundle is going to be dropped off at our house.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for the laundry all week. I mean, your shirt is ridiculous.
Darling, listen carefully.
Yes, dear.
Soon you'll be hearing the patter of little feet in our house.
Oh, I've heard them already, and we've got to do something about those mice, too, you know. They're very bad.
Darling, we're going to have a baby.
Not a baby? What, a baby? Oh, sit down there. We've got to... You sit down there. You've got to get... A baby?
A baby.
A little time? A real baby? A boy? A girl? That's all there is. But listen, who, how? I don't... Do you realize there hasn't been a baby in our family for centuries? What? A baby?
A baby.
Oh, relax, dear. Just take it easy. I'm going out and get a doctor. Oh, baby. Oh, boy. That's the way it is in the movies. Isn't that silly? Now, in real life, it's another story altogether. Here's the same scene as it might be played by real people in real life. How are you?
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
How was it today?
How was what?
Oh, I forgot. You don't have a job.
Yeah. Hey, where's the sports page?
You're laying on it.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie,
Yeah.
we're going to have another baby.
Figures.
I found out today.
Those Pittsburgh Pirates, huh? How about them here? Hey, what are we having for dinner?